Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we've got a barn burner of a match for you here today. It's gonna be a epic showdown. We'll get you the names in a second. To be fair, one's in Polish. To be fair. I don't have either of those flags, so I'll get them in a second. Mr. Gisley?
Yep. Explain our players. Playing today is Nicholas Scott Nielsen from Sweden and Bartos from Poland. This is top 16 at Worlds. So this is basically a rematch from System Open in UK, where they played the top 16 match as well.
Which one, Pat?
So
I was looking to leave probably like next time.
that was
I'll say no.
a little bit controversial. Some call it a rock gate.
Yeah, and honestly, these are two great players.
Yeah. I mean, they wouldn't be at top 16 if they weren't both great players.
Yeah.
And you know, Nicholas, I played against Nicholas in the finals game in Malmö, where I lost against him. So, I mean, I know how amazing player he is. Absolutely amazing. And yeah, Bartos, he has been flying those A-wings for quite some time. I think he took the UK Nationals title with that list.
I'd have to check.
Or at least 5 A-wings, if I recall. Yeah, I mean, I like both players, but
I'm happy to see at least
I'm
one of them's making it.
yeah, I'm gonna root for Nicholas only because I think it's time for the World Championship to go to Nordics.
Do you have a little bit of a bias there, sir?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's going to be a great match. Both these players know exactly what they're doing. It's got that great TV aspect of being a rematch.
Yeah.
They've got both
exactly.
great presence. Everything is awesome.
Yep.
No. Yeah.
So we can see Nicholas. He starts in formation. Turani there. That's a janky list. We would call it a scum jank. Everybody knows how good the A-wings are.
YouTube says as
Throw a crack shot.
FFVGs.
They just do so much damage. Just so much.
So, Gisley, if you had to pick one of these two, not who you want to win, but who you think would have the advantage going into this matchup.
I don't know, man.
I have no idea who Mitchell is, but yes, I do get first choice of games other than FFG next match. So, look at the bracket and tell me who you folks want to see as it comes in. But we're going to think about that one after this game's over, because these two players deserve our attention. And honestly, looking at the matchup, do you know what I like seeing? There's a very good chance that the U.S. doesn't win again.
Also keep in mind, if Paul Heaver goes through and is not on the FFG stream, he refuses to play on stream.
Yep, same with them. So, actually, let's look at the top. Okay, we've got Paul LaRue, Canadian.
Yeah.
Paul Olson. Anyone know? I'm going to assume American.
I have no clue.
Justin Gearing.
Okay.
No idea. Alex Farley. No idea. I don't know. Jesper is, where is he now?
He lives in Sweden.
He went back to Sweden?
Yep.
Jonathan Koch is Dutch, I believe.
Yep.
David Kelly and Daniel Taylor. I'm not sure of either of those players. Nicholas is Swedish, Bartosz is Polish,
Yep.
Ollie Pocknell's British,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Micah Nowak,
I don't know.
I don't know,
No.
Misha, Duncan Howard and Mitchell Rabb,
Yeah.
both American, I believe.
Yeah,
And
Howard is-
Kaylin Wong and Pierre Bouvier, that's Canadian and French.
French. Yeah.
So Canada's punching well above its weight class. Just saying. Oh, Mitchell Nowak is Polish. So yeah. Oh, oops. Tilt. Thanks for the follows, folks. Yeah, honestly, not only is this a great match in the form that it's two great players, it's a matchup I'm excited to see. Like, let's look at the list. For day 2, top 16, Mika. My apologies to any and all. Let's get that logo out of his list. Okay. Thank you for the follows, everybody. We've got 5 A-Wings, a lot with Heroic and Crackshot. As the lovely folks at VTTV, and full credit to Samit for coining, you know what Heroic is there for? It's for feelers, not for thinkers.
Yeah.
It might not be the most amazing car. It might not be the most amazing one on paper, but man, it feels good when it goes.
Yeah, but you know what? It only costs a point.
Yeah.
And I kind of think of it as a 5-point upgrade for the whole squad. So, and 5 points, it isn't that much,
No.
really. So,
And for the fact that it saves you, if I
Yeah,
could re-roll
exactly.
some of my blankouts, yeah, Papa, we are definitely live. We are 10 minutes in to the top 16 finals.
I would pay 5 points for an upgrade that would allow me to re-roll all my blanks on Soontir, for example.
Oh,
Exactly. That's that.
yeah. In these A-Wings, like it's going to be great. There's a lot there to follow. He's got his lower PS1s are flanking. His upper ones are there pulling the bait.
Yeah.
And Nicholas looks like he's got a plan of a lot of ways of triggering, Captain Jostero to do some real significant damage.
Yeah. Double tapping and stuff like that. Snapshot on Torani.
So thanks to everybody for tuning in. This will be our second last match today
Yeah.
of the actual tournament, and then when top 4 goes on, because there's 2 games, 3 streams, we're going to switch over, and we've got some amazing players that are going to demonstrate the Aces High format for
Yeah.
us.
That's going to be fun.
That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm sure there'll be a couple beers nearby. So, what do you do if you're... Obviously, what we're seeing with Bartosz is he's wanting to basically create 2 forces.
Yep.
Oh, I might not have turned on betting. Whoops.
Well, he is baiting and switching. He's gonna bait and switch. That's what the A-Wings do, and they have the rear arc as well. So
It's also nice to see the faction variety that's out there still. It's all over. Which, and this might be a bit of a hot take compared to what a lot of the other X-Men content creators are saying. I'm happy Wave 5 dropped in time for Worlds. What it's done is shook the game up. It's taken it from what was essentially a solved game format where there
Yeah.
was a couple different lists you could run and basically be guaranteed to make the cut. Guess what? People flew all kinds of different things. They got all kinds of different results with it, and it's a wide open world.
it is. It is.
Let's just see. I'm going to pop my head up, and there are 4 stream tables here. I can see Resistance, Scum, Republic, Imperials, First Orders, Rebels, and that's on 6 tables. Or sorry, that's on only half the tables. It's a little bit of everything.
Personally, I'm happy to see multiple scum lists in this top 16.
That's a pretty scummy thing to think.
Go home, Dad.
So like I said, I'm super excited.
Yeah.
Just win that match. So we're ready for, honestly, everything. But what do you do in this case if you're Nicholas? Do you jump in and try and get Tally in the top left there? Or do you pinch in and get the cheap PS1s and get them out of the way?
I'm not sure actually. You know, if he turns in, it's going to be so easy for the A-wings just to go past them and start flanking.
And that's exactly what this list is going to do.
Yeah, that's what he's going to do. And
But Tarani's snapshot might be a huge counter to these A-wings.
yes, without a doubt.
I managed to get one game of a pod in.
No, very nice.
Yeah. As I was walking by, they'd been waiting for 20 minutes for an 8. So I
Hey, Christopher.
So I jumped in
Yeah,
during the lunch break, played a game,
yeah,
dropped, just so that they could fire.
very nice.
And it got us more giveaways to give away.
Sweet.
Over there.
Yeah, you want to actually grab them? So if we see an Imperial list, otherwise we'll add it to the other ones. But it's some of these world's exclusive arts, and dear God, they're gorgeous.
Yeah, they're really, really nice.
I'm not gonna lie, I might keep that Rexler for myself.
Yeah, what is that? Did we give that Kylo away already? For the guard?
Maybe? So, we're 15 minutes in, and both people are lining up for a great engagement. We've got some amazing players that made it all the way into the top 32 and everything. Like, it's different than other years of Worlds here.
It is.
As an event, it has been dramatically more competitive, and I love that.
Yes and no. That's the thing. It's been more competitive. I love that, yes. But I feel the atmosphere has also become a little bit more competitive.
I would agree with that. Like,
Which I don't really like.
there is much less of the concept that, well, we're done. We're going to walk over to Joe Sensors, and you'll have... I haven't had that moment
No, exactly.
of getting...
40 people going to get
Yeah.
dinner together or something. Yeah.
I haven't. That being said, we've been running with the extra round. I don't think I like the extra round.
No. 7 rounds is too much. Way too much.
7 rounds.
Seven
if they were,
rounds was a nightmare yesterday.
It's a nightmare.
if they were firing consistently, it'd be one thing. If you want to do 7 and you need to do 7, I can see that.
Start at 9 then.
Yeah,
Start at 9.
The schedule said that they started at 9:30. In reality, it didn't start till what, 10:30?
Yeah, 10:30, 11. That's what happened.
Yeah, Furion.
Both days.
Paul LaRue is quite specific with that. He will play occasionally in finals, but that's about it. He doesn't like being on Scream, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of folks that don't, because being on Scream is an entirely different experience.
It is.
You've got to, and not just that, especially for a big event like this, you're asking and looking to have a lot of people scrutinize your every move. And with a lot of the folks that go and the camera angles for Scream look wonky, where there's a lot of times it's not always what happens what we think are happening.
No,
and
exactly. Oh, he
ooh,
dives right in with that A-wing.
I don't know if I'd want to be on Scream if I'd made the cut. I got a lot. Oh no, there's my water bottle.
Chris, This is Chris Mitchell. I have farmed all my tickets I need.
Oh, you got any extras? I'll take them.
Yeah, no, I finished all my tickets. I get my templates, I got my coin,
Good job, man.
got the plastic altar I needed, and that's
Because
Dude, that's awesome.
when
Congrats.
solid gold, because when junkies have something to say, we usually hop on Thuo. We're more event-based.
yeah.
We've kind of had a resurgence of the weekly stream, but I wouldn't expect it to be regular. But okay, so we're going to see combat now. Let's bring up that other window. So we can see everything full. Oh, don't you worry, Uncle Mark. We have fun here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fair. It's going to be very much come down to the last point. This is going to be a game going to time. Yeah.
Oh wow. Mitchell's taking the quad Vipers.
Actually,
Top 16.
can you pass me that container right over there? The token one? Because you're in here, Furion, we'll give away a couple Salt Stress tokens in the next giveaway. Those things are rare now that, Salt Squadron doesn't exist.
Those are the little salt shakers, right? Yeah, I have those.
Yeah, I'm excited to see where this is going to happen. My liver's fine for now. It'll wait till I'm back over the border to fail. No raffle yet, Dorothy Bad. So I will say these pretzels are delicious, and next one is a beer and pretzels game.
Where are those pretzels? Give me some of those. Dots Homestyle, yeah.
You know what? We'll give a shout out to Dot's Homestyle Pretzels, the official pretzels of the X-Men Junkies World Stream. I picked them up in North Dakota on the way, and damn, they're delicious.
Oh, yeah. We get those all the time at home.
I should send them an invoice for advertising. Maybe they'll send me more pretzels. Oh, they're using their own dice box, so what they're putting it in for us. So that's for 2 hits, 1 evade. That would be the attack, I'm assuming, into the Kimagilla there, because he threw 3 dice.
So you can see the position here on Bartos. You would assume that Nicholas would turn in right now, but those A-wings are so squirrely that he could actually, with the right one in the middle, turn 2 right, the other one just straight forward, and the top one also just straight forward and point the arc the other way. And Nicholas would have no shots. No.
There's nothing else, is there?
the game without the overlay for the full screen over there?
Say again?
So do you want a full screen without the overlay over here? Make it a little bit easier to see what's going on the cards.
This is why, you know what you got to do? Surround yourself with competent people.
Let's see here.
Oh, yeah. Create output.
Oh yeah. And that is display.
Oh.
What? No. Dang it. Is it done? No.
So, okay. Okay, no. He goes straight in.
No. I don't remember what Simon
That's
did.
an aggressive move. He's going for the block. The other way, A-wing is
Oh, there we go.
our turn.
There we go. That's
He's being aggressive.
full credit to Simon at First Earth for A, teaching me how to do things, and B, for having some lovely equipment that he loaned me. Simon's great. You should go find his Patreon if you like his product. So we can send him to more events.
Yes, exactly.
Or if you see a Kickstarter like the Nordics did.
Yeah,
That was a great event from what I hear.
it was. I at least loved it. That's why I'm here. It came as a surprise, Bartos being so aggressive.
Yeah. Usually he's
Yeah,
not the best matchup for him.
I probably would have turned out, but then again, I'm not playing the top 16 game, so what do I know?
No, that's.
Yeah, that was a good block.
See if somebody else saw it.
Yeah. And it's going to be entirely down to that ism.
I love C3PO just peeking out there.
Yeah.
C3PO. You mean the Yoda?
No.
C3PO at the time.
Oh.
Yeah, Bartos has really nice Star Wars sleeve on his end.
That might be the most... You know what? We're going to have to introduce him to Brendan after this. Man loves C3PO.
So that A-wing is going to have a whole lot of shots coming.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
So those are 4 hits. And how many?
Okay. Spencer focus. 1, 2.
2. Ooh.
That's a dead A-wing.
Yeah.
That's what I was afraid of when he tried out that block.
I think that's one of the recruits. I'm gonna check. Oh, they just caught it. So that was 1. That would have been the Hawk shot. Bartos firing. This is probably into the Kimigilla.
3 hits.
3. 1 evade.
People yelling here. It's the resistance.
Yeah,
That's
Canadians are. It's Kalen's cheesy, tactic that works well.
We have 2 damage on Torani. So 2 damage cards. What Bartos did there, he kind of messed up with the whole formation of the ships. So in the long run, it might pay off.
Yeah, it must be just on the arc there.
Yep.
And that's what happens when you try and sit on a folding table.
Yeah.
You're fucking kidding me.
So yeah, those A-wings, they are squirrely. The middle one there, he's probably gonna too hard to the right. Change the arc. I don't think he can go past Turani. Probably too far. So yeah, too hard to the right. But that's the thing with those A-wings. They come around, take some shots, and then go away. And don't take shots for maybe 1 or 2 turns. Just coming back, yeah.
They get in, plink,
Yeah,
and then get
the
out
plink,
and wait for
go,
another
yeah,
optimal engagement.
Exactly. I mean, they have that rear arc, which is fantastic. But at one point they have to hard turn or bank, and then they don't have that shot. But they are so fast that they obviously they have the best dial in the game.
Yeah.
So, we came. All these games will be up eventually and clipped onto our YouTube. I just have to, once I get home, do it. But we came within mere inches of absolute destruction, where some folks watching one of the other games were sitting on the edge of a table, which collapsed underneath them, and hit the stream table, but didn't knock anything over, thankfully. Because that would have been a disaster of trying to, fix board state.
Destiny Day 2, 8 players. Day 1,
So,
80 players.
What do you do if you're Bartos here?
Okay, the top one, he just has to turn around. Just 2 bank, go out of range, and reform. The bottom 2 probably gonna turn in, but I don't know. He might play them cagey, try to make Nicholas do a mistake. But that middle one between the debris fields. I mean, the obvious movement is to turn right, maybe 3 right, and twist the arc. Boost,
Good to hear
maybe.
you're on your way home, Uncle Mark. Drive safe. Take care. Thanks for watching. Oh, because it adds A to it already. I'm canceling that one.
Yeah,
so-
well, I'm not sure he can fit a straight 4 and a 5. I mean, if he would, that would be the obvious. That would be the best maneuver.
There we go. Should be alive. No whoopies needed for this entry. The whoopie draw will be after next round for a lot of things.
Yeah, but that's a tough round for sure. It's going to be a crucial round. Tirani is a terrifying ship.
So, also as an update on our bracket challenge,
Okay.
only
yeah.
6 individuals stand the chance of winning.
Okay.
Of all the entries, because we asked them to do it early,
Yeah.
there was all over the board, there's only 6 individuals who picked a player who made the top 16.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of big names that didn't
yeah,
make it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Which is really cool to see this event. It's all over the board. It's great players, but from everywhere.
I honestly don't even remember who I picked.
I mean, we have been seeing great players go 2 and 5, 3 and 4 in this event.
Yeah.
It's been a brutal event, extremely brutal. So, yeah.
Chris, when you get a sec. When you get a sec, I got an offer. What are you doing during top 4?
Dark greetings. What's up?
What are you doing during top 4?
I'm not sure. Nami
You-
asked me to go help him with commentary for, I think the next round. What round? Or was it top 16?
This is top 16. So next is top 8.
Okay. I'll double check what he asked me for.
Okay. Because during top 4, if you're interested, you know, prize tickets like everyone.
News from the front. Jesper just lost.
Jesper just lost.
No.
Yes,
Anyways,
Jesper
I've got
just
special
lost.
permission to launch a special streamed Aces High for prizes.
Oh, I think I'm in.
Yeah,
You're playing me.
I'm
Let's fight me.
Tippett's in,
Joust.
Delvin from there's gonna be like 6 guys because I think that's a lot more fun.
I've seen 9.
I have a plan.
There's beer and pretzels. You bring the beer, I'll bring the pretzels.
Yeah. Let me go double check. I didn't accidentally commit with Nami. But it should be
Yeah.
good. So you
That's
said you're
right.
in the top 4?
Yeah, because we don't have a game for top 4, so they
Gotcha.
said sure.
Oh, I'm so in. I was born for this moment.
Yeah, so Jesper just lost Jonathan.
Oh, Headley.
Yeah.
Well,
How did it look like Ollie was doing?
Ollie's looks well. What's the score in this one?
right now
I
think
haven't
it's
updated,
0-0.
no.
No, 0 to 38. He took down one A-wing.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go double check scores or damage.
But Turani might be at half point.
I will be back.
Turns in. Yeah, there he goes. 3 hard turn to the right. Which I thought if you barrel and twist the arc.
Alright, I'm in. And since it's FFG sponsored, not sponsored, you know what I mean? Like it's one of their actual things. I can call people fuckheads still, right? Very important.
Let's put it this way, Zach's our table coach.
Oh, we're good.
Don't worry, he already asked me to make sure that he doesn't say free Hong Kong while on stream, just so we don't get in trouble. And I will remind him not to say free Hong Kong on stream.
Nice. Hey, who's losing this game? Is this mic on?
Yeah,
Hi, Twitch chat.
at least wave at them.
No.
They can see you. You know what? I'm a
There's a
little
camera.
disturbed how easily you can hide behind me. Like I know you're a small man, but
I'm like 6'5", built like a truck, and 300 pounds. What do you want?
Exactly.
What's happening? I went to go get lunch, and it was awesome. This is a bunch of A-Wings. Oh, it's Bartosh.
Yeah.
Hi, Bartosh. And I can't read text that small.
Nicholas, do you know the beautiful TV story of this game?
No.
They last met at top 16 at UK System Open.
Yep. Have you heard of Rockgate?
Uh-oh. No?
Look it up.
Look it up. It's in a book. Oh, it's Europe versus Europe. No matter who loses, we win.
Are you sure? Because how many viewers still in here?
It's not a good look.
Yeah.
I believe
I
there's
don't
as
wanna
many
talk about it.
Canadians as Americans.
That Canada's not even a real place. It's just top America.
Yeah, but we still burnt your bloody White House.
Hey, we have a new one. It's
We can do it
fine.
again.
Okay. Dice.
All right, I'll stop distracting. Whoa,
Yep.
I'm under attack. Bye, Twitch chat. You behave. Be good.
Never do. So range 3.
This dice game's fine right there.
This is such a good TV. The hosts are eating while they're talking. It's the best. So, whoa. 2 hit. And 2 evades. of things happening here. Ronnie getting damage. Is it Joe Stero getting damage as well? Yeah. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He lives on 1 hull. Doesn't Torani have 7 hull? No, I gotta look it up.
Let's see here.
I don't remember things. I have to look up every card. That's probably one of the reasons I'm not up there playing.
Oh, here. So who was that on?
Trani. Yeah, well,
So yeah, Charney has
Yeah.
7 hull.
7 hull, yeah.
So that's
that's
6 hits?
6, yeah.
okay. He already updated it. Cool.
Attention X-Wing Day 2 players, you have 30 minutes remaining in the round. 30 minutes remain for X-Wing Day 2.
Right now, Bartos has the lead. This game has been quite slow, though, I feel.
Yeah.
Not many rounds, but it is a tough game. It's top 16, a lot of stakes. Yeah. We have a turn here where those top A-wings, they are going to have to turn and twist to get into the fight again. The lower one in the top might do too hard to the left to stay in the fight. But the bottom one, you probably want to
So Bartol's just doing a lot better than
get into the fight and maybe do a too hard barrel roll.
Sorry about that on the score, folks. I'd missed some damage. So we got all kinds of stuff we'll be giving away. It's gonna be a grand old time. So, now that you're up, and you know, obviously he's not running, but he's got less of a reason to jump in and be in that territory that he doesn't want to exist in. Because the best thing I think we can see from Bartosz is to just let.
Okay, Bartos went
Sorry.
the other way around. Ronnie here. And nothing. Gets a stress. Just double stressed. So everyone swoops in.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Well, here's the thing, especially considering it's down to 1 hit point.
Yep.
He could have lost it there. That was a gamble. And clearly it worked, but
So he could take off a whole A-wing again. That would put Nicholas in the lead again. But Turani is at half. And only 1 hull left, so... Okay. boost focus.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Cult isn't a great spot to do a lot of damage. She just... They're terrified, I'm sure.
Yeah. Here comes. Right in there. Mux here. Making that A-wing nice zero for that round. So Torani can be able to shoot. Ooh,
That is not the role he wants to see.
no, definitely not. He really, really wanted that, yeah. Could have.
Nope, Tarani bullseye. It looks like it. Oh. Getting everything out of the way for a proper call. Bartol's getting down and looking. Asking a judge for an earth check. This is tense. Obviously,
Yep.
it's huge whether this is in or not.
Mitchell's Quad Vipers against Duncan.
Oh, that would be a great game. I fully understand why FFG took Mitchell versus Duncan.
Yeah.
I want to see Mitchell's Vipers in action sometime.
Maybe we can next round.
Plus that Monarch paint scheme we threw on them looks amazing.
Three hits.
Bartos was from the Natties.
Natties. Oh,
Ooh.
Justero out.
Yeah,
That was a huge round.
that was. And it could be more. This suspends it, which is why that whether or not he's going to have the token was huge.
Yep. Nothing.
That's a dead Torkoal
Yep.
or Tarani. That's
That
going
was
to be a
huge-
very rough position to come back from. But
Yeah, that was a huge round.
Oh, you didn't save it.
you're the best assistant ever. I need to pay you more than minimum wage and not in a fake currency. That's not going to happen. Worlds cost me enough, but we'll shower you in swag. And not just stuff you won.
So he went for heroic. So the two hits to an A-wing there.
Yeah. The issue is the damage that Nicholas has been able to push through
Yeah.
is being split. We're seeing 2 shields off an A-wing, a
Yeah.
shield off an A-wing, a shield
Exactly.
off an A-wing.
Exactly.
And it's not because he's making poor
No.
targeting choice.
No,
it's
no.
it's that Bartos is, after something gets hit once, he's not leaving it anywhere near the board to be looked at again.
No, exactly.
He's getting it out and using those rear arcs and that speed. There's not a whole lot Scum can do to counter that.
No, I see no way for the Q-Racks to just basically catch the A-Wings at this point. We have
Yeah, the
we
fact
have
that
20 minutes left.
Yeah.
I mean, if Bartos, I mean, he can, if he likes to, he could just run away for the whole time.
yeah,
But I doubt he's gonna do it.
yeah, and especially the fact that these ships are all worth basically 20 points one half,
Yeah,
40 one full.
exactly.
The math works out a little bit different, which means to beat 102, he needs at least 102. Yeah, he needs at least to kill. He needs to kill a tally and half gear, and he's still down by 1.
Yeah,
That's
so he has to kill them both, basically.
or do another damage to Zari. Like if he spreads
Yeah.
it out in half, like it's a tall order, but there's still time to do it. It's 18 minutes. Far from a bad player. That bracket is, I gotta be honest, Kiss is a player. Single elimination is obviously the coolest way of doing day 2.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Because there was nothing worse than what you could have had was if you barely made it into the cut,
Yeah.
you were just playing 3 more days of X-Wing and maybe getting a little bit nicer prizes, but you knew you couldn't win. You couldn't make it all the way. I will admit, I forgot about that proton bomb. I'm not saying there's a good chance of it, of it making the decision, but one unlucky bomb damage. If for some unknown reason Tally decided to hard 3 in there, it could swing the game. I doubt it, but like they say, so you're telling me there's a chance.
Exactly.
And here, he's got a shot. Like
Yeah.
he's taking a shot, but he's gonna give as good as he gets. Were the system open templates top 8 or top 16?
They were top 60.
Okay, so that's almost the mad flex that both these players are using the templates from the last time they played.
Yeah. I have those templates as well.
I don't. I've never been to a system open.
Yeah.
I will when there's one within a 10-hour drive of me.
Yeah. Exactly.
And, well, there'll never be one within a 10-hour drive of you.
No, I have to fly every single time I go there.
Well, you could take a boat if you wanted.
Yeah, it would take me a week or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but, get a nice replica longship and get a whole bunch of the boys and go proper raiding.
And I would be puking the whole time.
But it'd be worth it just for the meme picture somebody had put up on Instagram. Team Iceland getting off the longboat. Actually, I guess you can't really raid the Nordics that way.
No.
But you could if you're going to the UK.
Yeah, well. Okay. Nicholas is actually in a pretty good position.
Yeah.
He is splitting targets though. He at least has the shot.
Yeah, I'm curious which, and that's the recruit in front of him,
Yeah.
so that's full health. I wouldn't be surprised if he takes the range 3 shot on what looks to be Zari.
Yep.
PS4, no shot. No bomb damage. Sorry, PS5. Looks like Torkel made Tally PS0 with his ability.
Yeah. He's shooting at the recruit, the blue one.
Yeah, so
Ooh, 4 hits
that is exactly what he wants.
and 2 evades, so half point.
Half points on another ship.
Yep. He's blinking away. Ooh, 3 hits.
It's dead.
Yeah, he killed it. That was a great round.
That was an amazing round and really closed the gap. It
Yeah,
is.
It is. This is a game. This is a real game.
This is a 5-point match with 15 minutes left.
Yep.
I'm beer koozie. Free beer. Help yourself. Well, you know, the Americans, you know.
But here's not enough more to test it with.
Wait.
The beer koozie is an American staple.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you're all too weak to hold a cold beer.
I'm not. I'm the guy that runs
Are we
barefoot
allowed?
through the snow for beer.
Sorry?
I'm the guy that runs barefoot through snow for beer.
I knew there's a reason you liked me. You liked it.
Here. I'm not playing, so
Sorry, Pat. I'm more than any trying to not be super loud where the players can hear us over the din of the event.
yeah.
I'm super excited and looking around.
They are standing just like 3 meters away from us, so okay.
There's a good crowd starting to build around, and
The right, even to the right. He is.
oops.
Where can he go? He is dressed. He's,
Something just happened.
Yeah.
so he's probably gonna go fast. Nicholas is playing it really well.
Mm-hmm.
He's closing all the gaps there.
But equally, it doesn't take much to kill a hawk.
No.
And at Initiative 2, most of his squad will PS, well, his entire squad PSs
Yeah,
it,
that's
which
right.
means even with Torkel's ability, that's 2 shots. How's it going, friend? Knuckles. It's worth noting, you should know, you were number 2 in the Americans for the bracket challenge.
Really? Sounds good.
There's a lot of folks who had a lot of faith. There's also a lot of folks who had faith in people that didn't make day 2, but
Lost by 1 point.
oh,
That's rough.
sorry, man. It literally doesn't get any closer.
Yeah.
But
Is that okay?
and you now, what are your plans for top 4? Are you commentating, or do you want to play in an Aces High with a bunch of other guys on stream?
We're probably gonna go. We're probably gonna go to dinner.
And, like, actually get food? That's fair.
Like actual real food instead of.
Wait, that's an
Might I
option?
suggest going to Revival in St. Paul?
So we went.
So, okay.
Yeah. Ooh, huge round.
Huge round. Yeah.
That plink shot, it didn't get
Which
anything.
one was that?
No, well, he made half point seams on the other.
So if you're a fan of fried chicken,
Let me double check.
Revival is like miles.
How much
out
are they
here.
paying you?
Dude, it's like my favorite restaurant in the cities.
He has
Or at least as
recommended
far
it
as,
to
like,
everyone, including stream, 3 times.
because everybody needs to experience it. It is. I mean, I'm originally from Texas, but I live here now, and it's probably the best fried chicken I've ever had.
Attention X-Wing Day 2 players, you have 10 minutes remaining in the round.
so
10 minutes
that's
remaining
also very
in
nice.
X-Wing Day
We've also
2.
got some killer smoked pork belly, and some of the best mac and cheese I've ever had too. We almost lost it. Well, like 20, 30 minutes in, someone was leaning on the table next to it, and the table collapsed. Luckily,
I think
ours
it was
went
Nami.
unaffected.
So yeah. Okay. Okay, he's K-turning. He's going for the other one then.
Oh man.
I think he needs the points. So.
So we have left here. 8.5 minutes left.
Yeah.
God, this could be close.
2 hits. Ooh.
Was that into?
Yeah.
Was that into the crew or the Jax?
No, in the cartel. So the cartel is at 1. Yeah.
So, let's see what we got here. Oh, we're at 120.
Oh,
That's rough.
that's really rough. But I mean, no modifiers, no nothing. So happens.
Oh, are they up there now?
Yep, that's Yep, that's at that Marauder.
Yeah, Cartel Marauder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that
so it's
crit
basically-
was huge.
Yeah. So it's Mux, 4 kilo Mux versus the world, basically.
It's a tall order.
I'm excited. Really, the first time all weekend where the majority of the action is taking place right in front of the camera instead of on the far side.
Yeah. Exactly.
Advanced optics is such a solid upgrade.
What's up?
Advanced optics is such
Yeah.
a solid upgrade.
Extremely. It's like 2 hits, 2 hits, 2 hits. I haven't done the math, but it feels like 90 something percent to get a double hit.
Assuming you don't need it for defense. Yeah.
Yeah. You combine that with heroic. Just
Oh, good. You have it.
How's Paul doing?
I have no idea.
Fuck me, man. Well, I'm taking one of these Imperial Propaganda ones. Is that okay?
Yeah. You don't have the Sharpie that was with us, do you? No. All right.
I have Sharpies though.
Can I steal one?
Fuck no, they're in my other bag. I'll look around.
Okay.
so. And then, basically only 5 minutes left of the game. He needs to kill one of his ship now, which is not happening.
Yeah. That's half point on Torkoal there.
Yep.
Bartosz is running away with it.
Yeah, I think he played it real nice, Bartosz. The whole game.
I mean, there is a reason why he's here.
Yeah, I mean, he split them up right in the beginning. He danced around, and he basically just picked them apart
Yeah.
little by little. And I mean, those A-Wings, they only have 2 dice attack, but with optics and heroic, it's just 2 hits, 2 hits, 2 hits.
With
and
They're
4
very
minutes left.
consistent
yeah,
ships.
it's
This will
basically
most
like
likely be their
having
last
three,
turn.
rolling 3 dice every time with a focus.
Right.
And who doesn't like 5 3-dice ships on the table? Focus.
I wouldn't know. I don't think I've ever got it. I only fly the good guys.
Yeah. Going in for the kill.
You know what? And credit to Bartosz. He's
Yeah.
not turning and running.
Nope.
He's here to play X-Wing.
Exactly. I love this.
It's the best
Maybe
kind
to
of
chew bubblegum, but he's on a bubblegum. It's PS0.
Yep.
Torkoal will get to go for it. Oh, this will be the range 3 shot. 4.
Does it take one?
He's debating taking one off this. I'll be honest. Take it.
Yeah.
Eat it.
He has to. He has to. He has to use the
He
focus.
has to. He needs that focus to
Yeah.
PS kill that ship.
Try to kill it.
And it still requires a crit. Oh. Bartosz is safe. And crack shot, and that's the game.
Oh, well done to Bartosz.
Bartosz, yes. Well
Good
done.
Game. Good game.
I'm going to see if I can
Well
get both
flown.
players down up.
Yep. Do that. Do that.
Man. That was a great game.
It was. It was.
Check Duncan.
On F, you're ready to fire. Please come to the court.
Attention X-Wing Day 2 players.
I'm gonna try and set it up for. I would.
That is time in the round. X-Wing Day 2 players. That is time at the top 16.
There we go.
Sit down.
Yeah.
That was an excellent game. Bartos, he flew really, really well.
You don't have a Sharpie in your bag, do you?
No, not a Sharpie, no. Did you lose yours?
Yeah, someone lost it. It's okay. Because
I wrote your t-shirt, yeah. I picked the best place, right here in the center. Yeah, it was well fought by Nicholas. He flew really well, but it's tough. Those A-wings are tough, and when they move after you, they can just dance around.
yeah. A little bit of everything. Now he's got to get folks to sign in the back. Anyways, we're gonna get Bartos swing back by around, but let's take a look at that there bracket. Oh,
Bartos will meet either Ollie or Mikhail in the next round.
oh, that it's a Polish showdown.
Yeah.
And equally, your other games are gonna be.
Ollie's gonna pull it out too.
You want to beat God and find me a Sharpie?
Try.
One of the Canadians might have it. I also wouldn't be surprised if one of the crates do. So winner of Alex and Justin will play Paul. There we go, stream. Which game would you prefer us to get? We're gonna make a poll. Actually, here you go. You're a smart man.
That's.
And by that I mean you know people that we don't. Justin, Alex, both Americans?
I'm not
No
sure.
idea?
I should. Oh, sorry. Look at me. All in the way. It's really in the way.
So you, sir, are going to be playing the winner of Ollie and Mikhail.
I think it's Ollie.
So, great game.
Thank you.
Very well flown.
Thank you. I mean, I've known my wind condition.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I never closed betting.
I
Whoops.
mean, Torani was obviously the first target.
It was easiest to kill, and
Yeah.
she
Feel free to jump in.
she was the biggest
Yeah.
damage dealer for me. Because
I mean, with his nuts.
Basically,
I
yeah,
had
we'll
to
start.
stay away from her bullseye, especially bullseye snapshot,
Yes. Exactly.
because that was damage, and especially multiple ships, because
Yeah.
that would trigger just arrow.
Yeah.
I'll be right there.
Yeah.
So there was only one situation
Yeah.
when I actually
God, I look
was
like shit.
triggered
That's
by
amazing.
her bullseye, and I decided
Please,
to
I'm a
take damage
chia pet.
because I knew that one trigger just her, and that was the turn
Yeah.
when I killed her.
Aw.
Exactly.
Alright, you guys talking about
There was one situation when we got well, misunderstanding, because before the game and during the game I've asked, do they have hard ones, Kiraxes? And
Yeah.
he said yes, they're red.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, okay, fine. Apparently I didn't, my mistake, I should have
Yeah.
checked.
Yeah.
And then was the situation when I went into the first A-Wing dying.
Yeah. Yeah.
He bumped.
Yeah, I was wondering about that move because when I was watching this, I was always thinking you would hard turn away.
Yeah.
I did hard.
No,
turn.
when you went straight into and blocked Torani.
Okay, but so one went away.
Yeah.
One went in.
Yeah.
And if I knew that they have actually white parts,
yes.
I would boost in.
Okay.
to block them, and then Zari was coming from behind and
Yes.
shoot boost into his place, so I would bomb everyone,
Exactly.
and I would, I mean, Nicholas was very fair, like he's always is, and he offered like, oh, sorry, I thought you meant Turani, so if
Yes.
you want, I can move my ships back, and then you can boost in, but I know if you're familiar with our
Yes,
situation,
yes,
so
yes.
I thought I don't want to break internet
no.
again.
Yeah.
I don't want them to,
Yeah.
I don't want to read stories like, oh man, Bartosz made him move ships back and then boost into their places. I would, you know what I mean.
I mean, that's why we got this game on. I mean,
Yeah. I'll be
16
honest.
again.
I wanted good TV.
yeah.
but
Hell of a match, my friend.
Thank
yeah,
you.
hell of a match, but
I mean,
But
I
I mean that block though, even though you lost an A-wing there, it was a great block.
Yes, it was.
It messed up the formation,
yes,
and so
Ollie did
it worked
officially
out
win.
in the long run of the game.
yeah,
Not
Yeah,
he couldn't keep it in
Oh.
formation.
yes,
anymore.
yes, because one of Kirax's was moving first,
Yes.
so he was pretty much nowhere.
Yeah.
The second one could kind of move with him, but that made Torani do terrible choices.
Yes.
Because she had two white being stressed
Yeah.
and move over just to do any damage.
Exactly.
And this is where my high PS, because I kept high PS A-Wings away from combat,
Yeah.
just for them to make some
Exactly.
mix.
I mean, you split them all up, and you were dancing around the whole board basically with them.
Yeah, but when I saw he committed one way, then high PSs went in.
Yeah.
Just to finish her off.
Exactly.
And I knew when Torani is down, even if I would lose two A-wings, I was still fine with acing rest of the
Yeah.
rest of the list.
I mean, with the heroic and optics, it's basically two hits
Yeah.
every single time.
Yeah.
And that's basically like having 3 red dice on each ship. with the focus.
You didn't have you unmute? Have you unmute? Or
Oh, do you want me to mute?
no, they said that we didn't unmute it.
Oh.
And someone.
Oh, no, tell Dion to.
Oh.
Yeah. No, we're not getting involved.
Yeah.
Okay. Also,
Oh,
some.
by the way, how did it feel, seeing the table right next to you guys collapse?
Yeah.
I was waiting for chain reaction.
Yeah.
I was like, so will this be next? And like, oh, okay, we're fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I saw it happen. I went, oh, God. I'm like, am I going to sit here? And I'm immediately reaching the print screen in case we need to have the exact, try and rebuild.
Solid goal. A-Wings needed to face sea swarms. I'm very happy with sea swarms because A-Wings are very good against sea swarms.
Yes.
You just
shoot past them.
the thing is you orchestrate a pincer strike from different angles, then you go 5 boost, make them split targets. You probably will lose an A-Wing. You'll probably lose an A-Wing.
Even if you've won a couple times.
But then you pop 2 or 3 drones,
Yes.
especially if you have crack shots.
Exactly.
And then, like you mentioned, you zoom past them,
Yeah. And just
focus,
turn the-
rotate, pop 2 more drones, and he's down 4 drones, you're down 1 A-Wing, and then you're fine.
That's a pretty good trade.
And especially, there is also, initiative-wise, there is no good choice for Sysworm, because either I'll have 2 blockers
Yeah.
to mess his formation,
Exactly.
or I have 5 aces.
Exactly.
So I'm okay with both. With
All
both,
right.
so.
Well, we'll let you get back, get in your right headspace.
Gilbert!
UV Ollie. There we go. What's your plan for Ollie's list? I'm kidding. You probably don't want to put that out there.
Kill shit by the time.
Hey, good luck. So I'm going to say the same thing to him.